Tonight, we revisit how Omaha's soil got so toxic at a time when a new EPA report shows cleanup efforts might fall short. A lead factory isn't what you'd want on a postcard shot of a city, but it's what sat here in downtown Omaha along the Missouri River for more than 100 years. Environmental activists would call the American Smelting and Refining Company a big, bad polluter. ASARCO's Omaha plant had no shortage of problems.
ASARCO submitted a report to us that showed there was 11 kilograms per day of lead being put into the Missouri River. That's over 8,000 pounds a year. That's 4 tons of lead.
KETV News Watch 7 covered the concern in the mid-90s. Eventually, these furnaces would go cold and the plant would close. But health officials would soon uncover troubling data.
You remember at Indian Chicano, they did your finger?
Thousands of Omaha kids were testing for high levels of lead in their blood. 2,000 of them in the year 2000. You see, ASARCO wasn't just polluting the Missouri River. Its emissions were raining lead down on a huge swath of Omaha. The numbers were so bad the EPA stepped in, declaring the heart of the city from the river west of 45th Street from Ames down to L, a Superfund site.
Okay, yeah, we are part of a Superfund site, but we're cleaning it up. Wouldn't you rather bring your children and live in a house in an area that's cleaned up versus one that isn't cleaned up?
By 2003, more than 13,000 properties were on the national priorities list. Cleanup began in earnest. The feds dug up dirt and hauled it away. Over the years, the number of kids testing high for lead dropped, reaching below 300 a year, starting in 2010. The EPA's work was working.
About 2014, 2015, we had just heard that they were going to begin to pull out.
Steve Zivny runs the Omaha Lead Office. The city convinced the EPA to let it take over the remediation program, and the work has continued.
We've made significant progress in the 3 or 4 years that we have taken this over. We've sampled over 400 properties, and we've cleaned up over 150 properties.
But there are new concerns raised in an EPA report. The remediation efforts aren't holding. A sample of more than 13,000 properties over the last 5 years showed 77% of them where the remedy has been disturbed to some extent. And in Douglas County, kids are still getting sick. 198 of them last year.
Kids shouldn't need to be going through the same problems we were going through in the early 80s or late 90s. Yeah. We're supposed to have had a fun site that could have helped, and it still isn't.
You met Charles Fisher last night. He grew up in Council Bluffs, right across the river from the ASARCO plant. And as a child, he had lead poisoning.
Great.
This summer, his wife got sick. She blames their backyard. It didn't test high enough to qualify for cleanup.
At this point in time, it's hard to hold any single entity responsible.
Years ago, the feds did take ASARCO to court. Company paid $200 million in fines. $20 million came from Union Pacific. The railroad giant was responsible for moving lead to the plant, a plant now encased in concrete under Lewis and Clark Landing.
That's the key. That's the linchpin that will unlock the explosion of activity on our riverfront.
That was the city's fix at the time for all the lead that didn't end up in people's backyards. But the plan wasn't without skeptics who wondered if it went far enough to protect future generations.
I want to make sure my great-great-grandchild and your great-great-grandchild is protected.
We ought to hold large entities and the city of Omaha and the community as a whole, the greater Omaha community, to a higher standard.
And as we reported last night, based on evolving research, even the EPA now questions whether the 2009 remediation level it selected for yards in Omaha gets the ground clean enough. It plans to study that.
But David, the EPA is actively removing properties from their Superfund list.
Yeah, about 2,000 so far. The last batch of those was 500. We asked the EPA about that and how those properties would factor into any revisions it makes on cleanup levels. We're still waiting to hear back.
Stay on this. This is so important. Great reporting here.